Oh, what's up, everybody? Ooh, a little bit late tonight. 14 minutes late. Ooh, not bad. That's pretty rough. Super Skrull is in the arena. Anybody care? Super Skrull? No? No one? Well, let's get some milestones anyway. Give me one sec here. Okay. Should be good now. Alright, what's up, everyone? Alright, let's get a tweet out nice and quick. Dearest Stretch Marvel Champions. Let's say... We'll say Super Skrull. What's so super about him? I don't know. Bo! What up, Bo? Sentinel 5, right off the freaking Batman. And not Batman, but Bat. Man. Bo, thank you, dude. Slap. Thank you, dude. I appreciate that, man. Is there a message, or is that just purely for the slap? No message, just for the love of the slap. Whoa, I appreciate it, dude. Pug Police also sent it over, Buck. Oh, Pug Police, so close. Just saying, evening, Banana God. What up, man? Thank you very much as well. Static, sent over 5 too, saying, okay, here we go. Hashtag fund money. Static. I appreciate it, man. The fund is getting quite large at this point. Thank you, dude. Thank you very much. I looked. I totally forgot to check right when the cards were coming in stock today. The 3060. I also forgot that the 3060 didn't exist up until today. It was the 3060 Ti that was that had been out, and the 3060 is kind of brand new today. But of course, by the time I remembered to look, it was already gone. So yeah, I was like, I don't know, an hour or so late to looking. There was zero chance for me being an hour late, but one day, right? I also looked on eBay to see if these cards were gonna shoot up in price like crazy, and of course they had bids of twice MSRP. So yep. Looks like not much has changed. But Static, thank you, dude. Appreciate the 5, man. Eric Lataxis sending over 2 as well. Just saying hey. Actually saying hi, excuse me. Very rude of me to change your message like that. But what up? Thank you very much for the 2 as well. Thank you, thank you. Lex7 sent it over 2 as well, saying 2 pre-game parry farts. Pre-game parry farts? I mean, how do you even do a pre-game parry fart? Maybe like this. Ready? There we go. We changed the big D. we pre-game parry farted the big D. But yeah, Lex7, thank you for the 2 as well, dude. Soup or Skrull? I'll take the soup, please. Oh, clobbering. I mean, that's... we're gonna go with that. This is coming from clobbering time. Jeez. Can I spell soup? I don't know. Alright, soup or Skrull? I'll take the soup, please. CT. CT. But also everybody else too. Okay. Yes. Oh, no. No. I mean, they're not going to get the CT part. Hold on. We're on Twitter, for God's sakes.
Man loves beans.
Wait, what? Clobber and Tomb? You didn't change your name to Clobber and Tomb, did you? When are you on Twitter? Oh, there we go. Okay. It's like, wait, Clobber and Tomb? Oh my goodness, things are getting dark. Okay, you know, quoting, there we go. Quoting CT, but also everybody else too. Alright, tweet! Alright, there we go. What's CT? Well, that's clobbering time. Ooh, we're getting all kinds of raided because we had a Hobbit raid. Hobbit, thank you for the raid. And then there's another raid from Abby Doe, the intoxicated Abdipus raid. What's up, Glory? Oh man, thank you for the raid, guys. Appreciate it. Bo sending over another buck saying first time being slapped, and I must say, being that I'm Batman, you must now be called Alfred. I wouldn't mind, dude. Alfred's a badass name. It's a pretty sweet name. Well, Bo, thank you again, dude. Appreciate it, man. Static sent over another two as well, saying, yeah, cards immediately got overpriced. Yep. I mean, it's like it's to be expected, so I'm not even that bummed. But of course, I had to look, you know. But totally to be expected. Okay, real quick, I want to pop into. I was just looking at my alliance chat real quick. I want to pop into war. My war fights are already done. Oh crap! I was gonna see if I could move. Well, I shouldn't even move. There's not. It doesn't actually do anything. I was gonna see if I could move to lend some energy. That way they can clear things faster. But nope. My energy is being wasted at the moment. How about AQ? Let me check on AQ real quick. Ooh, we can move an AQ. Hinach taking that boss. Very nice. And I'm just gonna go to the right. Can't actually really do anything here, but I will. Hopefully I'll go through this path or whatever path. But, alright, we'll check on that later. Alright, cool. Cool. Man, for the love of God, please don't mess up Odin. Did you guys see that leak earlier? Pretty hype. I didn't actually see it. I just heard about it. Whoops. But apparently, like the motion comic for the new champion released or something like that ahead of schedule, and then they quickly took it down. Something like that. I don't know. It all happened so fast. But yeah, I'd say it's pretty hype. A lot of people have been asking for this dude for a long time. Hopefully he's actually good. Map 5 and 4 Loki. Yes, I'll tell the story again real quick. Sorry, man. It's just that I've been saying it every single day. And of course, it happened during a time where alliances were getting banned, but there is no one banned in 4 Loki. You could check the login times across the board. Everyone's logged in every single day. No roster changes or anything like that. We did map 5 all week long, even before the bans happened. What happened is someone was away and they were not going to, well, they thought they were going to have cell servers to be able to log in and just do emergency, like, you know, AQAW stuff, where they traveled to. And unfortunately, they do not have service. And being that it's the end of the season, we didn't want to kick them because they would miss out on season rewards. So we're just sacrificing map 7 rewards so that that person could still qualify for the season. All right, I got a few fights that I have to do in this quest real quick. I'm in the Mutant Cavalier level right here. And I think you guys had told me that what's his face? Namor was good for this quest the first time I was in this place. And he does seem pretty good for it. That's for sure. This Mutant quest, it might be my least favorite of the new nodes. Oh, whoops. Whoa, that damage. I don't really mind the nodes so much, the new nodes, but some of them are better than others. Oh, wait, what? Uh-oh. Why was I under the impression that I wasn't going to give Hela power? I thought you don't give Hela power when just the opponent power when using Namor's specials when you're all Rex mode. It's been a while since I really played Namor. Maybe I forgot something. Hold on. I'm gonna look this up real quick. Where is it? 90% less. Okay. Oh, no. Cost 90% less. Do they still just gain normal power? Dude, I don't know. I don't feel like reading through all this right now. I thought that's the way it worked. Oh, well. Whatever. Statics. I never know the two saying, Odin will take all my money. I have no shame. Oh, man. I hope you get him, dude. I hope you get him as a 6-star. Without him taking all your money. Best of luck to you, dude. Best of luck to you. Redwoods and Overbug saying, hey, BG, so I was putting together a hiking playlist. It's got everything from M&M, peanuts, and the cranberries. I call it the trail mix. Redwood. Really? Boo. I hope you're... I mean, at least you're used to walking from the sounds of it, because you're going to need to take a lap for that. Boo, man. Boo. Odin should at least have amazing synergies. Hopefully. Hopefully he's got something cool. We'll have to wait and see, though. I'm sure we'll have... I mean, how far... Today's Thursday. So Aunt May will be updated in 5 days. When the new patch hits. Or maybe 4 days. Like the day before. I don't know. Pretty soon. We'll get to look at it all. And it'll be exciting. Antonio Lauer sent an over 5. Saying, BG, did I tell you that I spent 20,000 units on Stealth Spider-Man Cav Crystals? And I didn't even get a 4-star. What? Really? This is a while ago, but I'm still mad. Yeah, I would be. Damn, dude. 20,000 units and you didn't even get the 4-star version? That's nuts. That's crazy, man. Antonio. I feel like that's just a reminder for everyone that there's no guarantee in those crystals. And as long as you go into it with that mentality, cool. But if you think that it's a guarantee because you pop open a bunch of crystals, you're gonna be hurt. Because damn, I would be hurt too. That sucks. Alright, let's blast through this Kingpin real quick. Ish. Still takes a while to ramp up. We're about to blast off though, which is nice. Didn't get the special 3. Okay. Make this out. I'll just keep playing it nice and slow. The one nice thing about the mutant quest, I guess, is it seems pretty easy to get your health back. Then again, Namor also has a heal, but the willpower, the little trickle heal from the node itself, all that stuff combined, it's just a little bit slow to ramp that damage, I'd say. Watch the other champ being released be way better. That would piss me off. I mean, it wouldn't be the first time that happened. He's got to have good damage too. Yeah, I mean, hopefully. I mean, that's the biggest requirement for a champion, right? Just having good damage. They don't even have to be like the most absurd damage-wise. They just have to have good damage and then have other use to bring to the table. If it's all like Heimdall, let's say. Well, I mean, Heimdall, I mean, he's useful, but you'd expect someone of this stature to be stronger, right? Actually, when Heimdall first came out, it was believed that he was going to be more than just synergy support. When we were first like playing with his abilities and things like that, we're like, oh man, the synergy's super strong. And he's not the hardest hitting champion, but you know what, man, he's got like some true strike. He'll be useful. No. No, that man is just for synergies, basically. Proxima. Let's keep mowing you down, girl. I did do a little bit of arena grinding today, but I just did the Valentine's arena. That's it. Oh! I forgot, I gotta claim my rewards from yesterday. I wanted to do it on stream. So I figured maybe there's a few of you that are somewhat curious with my results. Static sending over another 5. Thank you, dude. Saying hypothetical question time. If Odin is #1 prestige, we see those or we see some calves like 12k. No. Even if he is the #1 prestige, which I would be really surprised if he was #1 prestige. I think Silver Surfer is going to be the highest prestige for a long time. Silver Surfer, he's not that strong of a champion himself. And I feel like if he was stronger, maybe we'd see it. But I feel like Silver Surfer's purpose in this game needs to be that prestige. So I don't see his prestige getting beat like in 2021. I definitely see like the top 5 getting mixed up. But I'd be surprised if Surfer's prestige got beat in 2021. But even still, like, no, it's just too low of a chance. And I'm gonna need these units for other things. I'm gonna need these units for the next Legends run and the next offers. And yeah, it's just too low of a chance for me to go for it. Alright, let's destroy this man. 3 special 2s. That's all I need to cut you down, Sinister. And then I can get out of this quest. Do you guys still want to see? I don't know how much people care, but I never did a testing stream for Super Skrull. I'm not, you know, we wouldn't do it tonight, but I'm just thinking like, oh, you know what would have been good for this guy? Isn't there a synergy where you gain power if you're immune to an ability? So if you hit this guy with like a heavy attack, put a bleed on him, and then if he puts that bleed on you or tried to, would have gained power. Not that it really matters. He's dead, but yeah. Static, thank you again, dude. Esmir sent over 5 as well, saying, turns out the Mayans came up with the concept of 0 in 4 AD. Huh? Wish I can go back in time and tell them. Thanks for nothing. Came up with the concept of 0 in 4 AD. I mean, I feel like this is one of these. But also, I don't get it. I feel like you have to know stuff to understand this joke. And I don't know stuff. Explain it to me like I'm 5. But boo? Maybe? Alright, let's go hit the arenas. 0 equals nothing? Well, I know 0 equals nothing, but hold on. What is 0 in 4 AD? Concept of 0 in 4. 0 in 4 AD. I don't get it. I still don't get it, man. Eric Latax has said it over 2 saying you bring the soup and I'll bring the scroll. Ooh. I like the sound of that, dude. Except I don't have any soup, but let me run to the store and grab a can of SpaghettiOs real quick. And then game on, man. Yeah. Game on. Game on. But dude, thank you for the 2, man. I'll explain it to you. It wasn't funny. Oh, now I get it. It came with 0, so that equals nothing. The year 4 AD? No, I still don't get it. I don't know, man. Maybe I'm just a dum-dum. What's up, Lazarnian? ABG not saying 7-year-old's attention span is shot. But there's a 26-second clip of footage from the surface of another planet, and at the 10-second mark, he's like, I think I get it. And just swipe left. Oh, man. See, I get that one. Because I also tried to look at that footage. And I wasn't on my phone, but I basically did the same thing. So yeah, that's a problem. Brian slept through history class apparently. Oh, for sure I did, of course. The year 4 AD has nothing to do with it. The joke is in the 0 and nothing. Oh, wait. So that's when they came up with the concept, was in that year, 4 AD. I thought we were like... I thought it was like 0 and 4, as in like, you know, 1 and 2. Like what are your chances of landing heads? 1 and 2 kind of thing. I thought that's what we were talking about. I thought we were talking about like fractions or something. Okay. Well, now I get it. Horrible though, and at this point it took me so long to get it that it's even worse. Mega boo. Awful. Boo. It's like trying to explain string theory to an octopus. I mean, octopus are pretty smart, man. They might get it. I don't know. Taylor Boust. Seeing it over bucks and read last actual message. What is your last actual message? Let's see. Okay, after months of putting it off, I decided to see how far I could get on my alt account. After through 5.3 and 5.4 unitless, I went for Cavalier and got it. Nice. Got Marvel, Human Torch, and Claire still slap even at rank 4 and rank 3. Hell yeah, they do. I feel more satisfying than getting Cavalier on my main account. That's awesome, dude. Well done, man. I mean, that's how it felt when I did it on the Unzo account too. So I get that feeling, definitely. Nice, dude. Congrats. Need a brain transplant after that one? I needed one before it, apparently. Animosities sending over £1. Thank you very much. Let me see where you're at. Oh, here we go. ABG, I completed a path in Abyss. and pull the Science Tier 5 class Catalyst. Would you take an unawakened Red Hulk to rank 3 for Thronebreaker? I would, yeah. Yeah, man. Red Hulk, he's not known as like the strongest champion of all time, but he's actually still really useful in certain situations, certain nodes. Maybe it's just because of a like one node in particular in Alliance War. So I don't know. I mean, we kind of need a rank 3 Red Hulk like in my battle group. So yeah, like just for that one reason alone, I would say yes. Red Hulk though, like overall, he's just one of those champions that is never like bad to have, you know. Simple to play, decent damage output, decent utility in the form of poison and incinerate immunity, and I would say worth ranking up to get some Thronebreaker rewards. So I would do it. Yup. Eric Nelson sending over a buck as well. Saying BG, 2 things tonight. 1, I can't complete Cav because I don't have the necessary debuff champ ranked for skill, and I'm so angry. 2, I found out that my 4-star mags can turn off masochism 100%. Or 100%ing 5.2.4 is easier. Nice, dude. Wait, hold on a sec though. I can't complete Cav because I don't have the necessary debuff champ ranked for skill. Are you saying that the Cav monthly? Is that what you're talking about? I mean, it definitely sucks not having a good skill champ to deal with that stuff, but technically you don't need to use a skill champion. You could always try to get by just with some other champ that would get around evade if you have another champ that can do that. So or just only hit the opponent when they're stunned, kind of thing. And it might suck to go through, it might take some extra time, but you might want to give that a shot. Either way though, yeah, I mean, oh, dude, Magneto's such a beast. So it's good that you found some good use for him and what you're clearing. Kurama sending over 5 saying, ABG, is it worth saving your gold crystals for the plus 30% gold event? It's a plus 20% gold event. And yes, absolutely. I've made millions of extra gold doing this. What you do is like if you need gold right now to rank up a champion or something like that, yeah, I mean, you could pop open your gold crystals and get the gold that you need, but like only pop them as you need them, and whatever you can save for the extra golds, well, you might as well save them. It's not like it's gonna hurt your gold stash by holding on to those crystals and not just converting into the actual currency itself. We're pretty far away from an extra gold event. It used to be like twice a year. The past couple years, it's only been in December. So it's probably that trend is probably going to continue, and you're probably not going to have a 20% gold boost until December again. But the more you're able to hold for that event in a year, the more you'll be able to do it like in follow-up years as well, you know, because you'll have that extra gold cushion from the extra potentially millions of gold that you get from saving the boost. So yeah, it's very much so worth it if you're able to, for sure. You know what, man? Mephisto, get out of here. I'm about to get shocked up. Wow, those shocks did a pathetic amount of damage. That was nothing. Oof. And it's been months since I saw your live stream, but today I'm all with you till the end of the stream, BG. Awesome, Clint. Good to have you in here, man. Are we getting him next month? We are getting him next month. Him and Mangog. That's how you say the name, right? What a weird name. But yeah, apparently those are the leaked champs. You know these champs that do shock, incinerate, or disorient? Mole God and Falcon slay in that chapter. Mole God is actually ridiculous for it. Yeah, those champs as well. What the fudge is up? Transformers pickup truck. Squirrel girl just wants a nut. A rooster eats and clucks. I'm a Texas Ranger, but I'm not Norris of Chuck. Simpsons. Seymour Butts. What up, Brad guy? What up, Jay Divine? What an intro right there, Jay. What's up, dude? Hope you're doing well, man. I only stumbled through that a little bit. Okay, a lot of bit. Still. Well, I have around 600 gold crystals right now. I'll probably have 2k into December. Yeah, it can really add up a lot. Have you looked up mangoes? I eat mangoes like every day. I had some mango today. Still miss mango tango, but I have to let it be gone. Usually I'm making base save all the friendship crystals we get together in the incursions until there is the gold boost. So we can get like 27k extra gold. Gonna be a big opening. Can't wait. Wow, dude, a whole extra 27,000 gold, huh? That's incredible. What the F, man? You're a good friend. Happy dough. Frank Robert 2000 sending over 5. Thank you, dude. Saying, do you know much about Mangog? No. I don't. We can... Hold on, let me look at this guy. Let me pull up a picture. Mangog. Images. Oh, Jesus. What a creature this guy is. Hang on. Let me get through this strange fight and I'll pull up some pictures for you guys. I'm getting vibes of like old school Doom. Like the original Doom games for PC. Just looking at this guy, that's exactly what he looks like. Although I guess this guy, came out before that. I'm going back to these comics. This dude's probably old as hell, right? He looks old as hell in some of these. Oh my god. Some of these pictures are great. Alright, I've got a few pulled up. Let's take a look. This one is sweet right here, man. It's this big guy right here. So like this demon creature, whatever this thing is, dude, yeah, this totally reminds me of just like running around with a rocket launcher in Doom and just blasting these guys. In this picture right here, oh my god, this looks like Scooby-Doo right before they pull the mask off, and it's old man Jenkins or whatever. You know, this doesn't even look like a real monster. I don't know what this thing is, but here we go. Looking very monster-like here. This is Heimdall, right? On the Rainbow Road, or whatever this is called. Asgard at last. Oh, that font is too small for me to even read. Very interesting looking character here. He looks so stupid in this one. He looks like in this one he's like Mom, do we have any more gushers? Like, I don't know why, that's what comes to mind. Mom, Tommy ate the last pack of gushers. I was saving that. I don't know why he wants gushers so bad, but that's what he wants. I love it. He's an evil demon in half of these. Oh, did we look at this one too? He's like a real evil demon in some of these, and then in some he's just like a dumb, clumsy monster or something like that. Expedition BBQ, Senator 2 saying, enter to chill comp today, BG. Should be fun. Oh, chili. Oh, whoops. I was like, chill comp. What kind of chill comp? But chili competition. All right, man. Good luck. Bring it home, man. Bring home the top prize. The top chili. Bank robber 2000. Another 5 saying, so he's like Dragon Man size. It seems like it. Yeah. I do get a Dragon Man kind of vibe from him as well. Glad you're having fun, BG. I'm having fun, Haj. Alright, let's keep grinding. Don't even know what gushers are? They're like little fruit snacks. They come in like a little pouch. And on the outside, it's like a... I don't know what is universally known. Maybe like a gummy bear. It's not quite that consistency, but you know, think of a gummy bear that has like a wet center. That's a terrible way of describing it. like filled with juice, like a gummy bear filled with juice, but it looks more like a little, like a gemstone kind of thing. BG, why do you use Firefox instead of Chrome? It's not instead of, it's in addition to. The messages that I'm reading you guys on right now, that's in a Chrome browser. And what I show on screen is Firefox. I like them both, and I've kind of always used them both, even before streaming. And I don't know, it just helps keep things more organized, believe it or not. But especially for streaming, it's much easier to know, like, okay, this is what I want to show on screen. I don't want to show you guys on screen. I want to show these pictures, and I don't want to have to think about it. Because in OBS, you like, basically the way it works, there's like a little source button, and you could add different sources, and a browser is a type of source. So like it's only going to show Firefox, and then I could set another one up to only show Chrome, kind of thing. Norris sending over 50 of them CZKs saying, what's up, BG? How you doing? Congrats on Legends. Thanks, man. Didn't expect it, but I'm glad you got it. Check Twitter, please. Okay. What do we got on the Twitters? So, I finished rank 5 with my recent rank 5 clear, and was really hyped for the opening. And then this happened. PS Doc Ock from Featured. Okay. Doc Ock. 6-star Civil Warrior. Wait, hold on. Recent rank 5. Oh, I see. So you fed like the actual catalyst to rank 5 Claire when he could have read this gem. Oh, that always hurts a bit. Luckily, the Mystic class is actually pretty strong, so I'm sure you'll find more use for that Mystic gem. But yeah, that does hurt a bit, man. But congrats on clearing the variant. Alexander Buck saying Mangog became powerful enough to... Wait, is that part 2? Okay, here we go. Mangog is the embodiment of hate of the gods. Odin banished him. Wait, that's hate of the gods right there. He just looks like a dumb creature in some of those. But okay, let me read this. So he's the embodiment of hate of the gods. Odin banished him and bound him in an abyss during the age of the gods when people believed in them. People stopped believing in the gods. Mangog became powerful enough to break the bonds and came back to destroy Asgard. Okay. Interesting. So he's just fueled. He's like fueled by hate? I mean, or like he just is pure hatred, I guess, huh? Interesting. Okay. Got it. It's a powerful form of hatred. You don't understand. Brian needs to get his Bing rewards. That $5 gift card isn't going to earn itself. Bing rewards. Whoa, 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 whoa. I can get Bing rewards? God, no. I definitely won't be using Bing. It's been a long time, but you nailed it. Taking a break from studying from the day, trading classes online. Has my head in knots, but I'm gonna get down, packed, and focused. All right, Jay Divine, sounds good, dude. Was that in regards to something to do with Firefox or something like that? I don't know. I mean, I've always liked Firefox. I like that it's well, you know what it is too. Like when you download certain Linux distros, Firefox will be the default since it's all open source like. I think. Actually, I'm not even sure exactly how all that stuff works. Because I know there's like a Chromium that's slightly different than Chrome that is used by people as well. But I don't know. It's one of the reasons why I like Firefox. Just used to it because it's a default in my Linux distro of choice. All right, Expedition BBQ 705 saying, if I win the Alaska State Fair chili competition, if first place, will you try the chili? This is the prestigious State Fair chili cook-off now. If you win first place, first off, what is this if stuff? You're gonna win first place, dude. There is no if. You're gonna crush the competition. Be ruthless with your chili. But I can't do it, man. I want to support your chili making, and I really hope that you do crush the competition, that your chili is delicious and beloved by many. But I'm just too picky of an eater, man. I can't do it. Just can't do it. It's a long stun that this guy has. I guess because I was blocking that, huh? That's what that was. Let's go, Hulkbuster. Don't make this any more complicated than it has to be, man. Nobody wants to fight through your defensive nonsense. Come on, man, let me stun you. Thank you. Oh, crap. I skipped your super chat. Easy. How did I do that? Oh, crap. My bad, dude. Brain, my BG mates always leave me with this Sentinel with 10% power gain, power start, and kinetic transference, and he tends to kick my ass. Will Mag's ability accuracy reduction work on his nodes? No. If he starts with power gain, no. He'll probably turn off kinetic transference 70% of the time, if I had to guess. But magnetism doesn't kick in until the first second of the fight. So anything that happens prior to that, he wouldn't turn off. Plus 10 power gain. What is plus 10 power gain? Or plus 10% power gain? Like, is that a buff? Or is that just passively his combat power is increased? I feel like that's a buff, right? Because plus 10 combat power rate is like nothing. But yeah, he would probably help against kinetic transference. And just in general, I mean, Magneto, he's so good against Sentinel. A lot of the times he's going to prevent the analysis charges from building up and things like that. And he'd still be a good counter for it, even if he doesn't turn everything off. Easy, I'm so sorry that I missed your super chat, dude. I don't know how I did that. Basically, there's like a little checkbox that I click through to make sure that I'm not skipping messages. And I must have accidentally clicked on yours. But yeah, man, sorry about that. But yeah, Magneto, I would still use him for that fight, for sure. No worries, dude. You were on a tangent. It happens. Thanks for understanding, man. The tangents, they cannot be fully stopped. Adam Kreshi sending over a pound. Thank you, dude. Saying ABG told this girl she draws her eyebrows too high. She looked so surprised. Also, do you know about Swamp Thing? You might like him. First off, boo. I mean, Swamp Thing, I'm more of a fan of his Man-Thing brother. Swamp Thing, I mean, I do remember Swamp Thing from being a kid. But, my goodness, it's been a long time since I actually looked at Swamp Thing. Look at this picture of Swamp Thing that I'm about to pull up. Holy cow. Number one, he's in love. What is this? Only Hollywood right here, man. Only in Hollywood would this happen. Oh, Swamp Thing, I love you. Look at this. Look at this mug right here. I don't actually know anything about Swamp Thing other than, I mean, he's a swamp creature. And, yeah. Of course, Man-Thing seems to be pretty similar to him, and Man-Thing's my favorite character in this game. Partially because of the stories that I've made up about him in my head. So. But alright, anywho. Expedition BBQ sent over another force saying, I am disappointed, but still subbed. Thanks, man. Sorry to disappoint you. Oh, man. Alright, Jeff said it over 5, said, ABG, would you invest in Beardo? I have Quake as at 5-star rank 3 and Human Torch 5-star rank 4 already, but I can awaken and sig him a good bit. Yeah. I would. You'll, like, honestly, Torch melts pretty much any Mystic champion, and Torch is still going to be like your go-to when you need to use a Science champion for a lot of reasons. But there's going to be other situations where Beardo is just incredible. All the way through, you know, like the deepest sections of Act 6. I don't remember if I used them in Act 7 or not, but I've definitely used them in like every single chapter of Act 6, you know. He's just really good, and that awaken ability is just strong, straight up. So you don't necessarily have to invest in him right away if you don't have like a need for him at the moment. If you wanted to hold out for a different champ or something like that, you could. But there's also nothing wrong with just plopping those resources into him, because you'll definitely put him to work at some point, you know. Thank you for the 5, dude. Norris sending over another 20 of them CZKs. Saying, yeah, I got Sim Supreme on rank 4 and I like him, but he can do his things fine in that rank, even the champion. I think so. Should I wait for someone like Doom or give it to him? Okay, well, if you are going to do the champion fight, I would take Sim Supreme to rank 5. I mean, Sim Supreme can do it at rank 4 for sure. But why would, you know, don't make it harder than it needs to be. That fight's difficult, you know. But, yeah, Doom would be a better champion to give it to. If you had Doom or you don't mind waiting to get Doom, yeah, Doom's insane. And you could always hold out for the time when you pull him. But yeah, seriously, if you're going to be doing 6.2 or something like that, I wouldn't hesitate, and I would just give it to Sim Supreme. You'll always get more rank up resources eventually, and you might as well make it easier for yourself. Eric the Tax is sending over another 2 saying, been a fan for a yearish. Is this your main income? Well, it's a secondary. The bald cap business has treated me well over the years. I mean, of course. I mean, look at this thing. The technology we put into it. A lot of people are still surprised when I say, like, yeah, of course I'm wearing a bald cap. Full head of hair under here, just like Fabio, but that's what happens when you wear a quality cap. So that's my primary income, is the bald cap business. That was started, oh man, many years ago. Then I also I test pants. You'll find a little tag, probably in the pants that you're wearing, if you're wearing pants, that will actually, you know, say that it's tested by someone, to make sure that when you bend over, your pants don't split, and somebody's got to do that job. And I'm happy to say that is me, doing one for the community on that one. And then YouTube. It's actually a distant third to both of those, but yeah. So, you know, a little side thing. Thank you, dude. Brandon Dawson sending over 5, saying, if Karate Mike wins the All Valley, will you make him your sensei? My sensei is Mr. Miyagi. But if Karate Mike did win the All Valley, wow, dude, like I'd be impressed straight up. And you know what? I feel like in this life, we're meant to have more than one sensei, you know what I mean? So yes, I would. It would still be Mr. Miyagi over everyone else. I could learn a thing or two from Karate Mike, you know? Thank you for the 5, dude. Dude, is the next season of Cobra Kai out yet or what, man? I'm waiting for the next season already. Still got like another 7 months to go, or no, oh god, 7 months. I wish it was only 7 months. Like another 10 months to go. Brandon McGuire sent over 5 saying, hey BG, why couldn't the bicycle stand up by itself? It was too tired. Boo. Brandon. You know you don't have to do this. Tom isn't here. He doesn't control you. Actually, maybe Tom is here. I don't know. But he doesn't control you. You don't have to make these jokes. Boo. Boo. Dalton Lovett also sending over a buck. Saying Mangog is Psycho Man's missing synergy. Is he really? Are they related? Interesting. Okay. Very interesting. I didn't even think that they were related, but that makes sense based on what you guys were saying, where what's it called? If Mangog is like the hatred of the gods, the embodiment of hatred of the gods, and then that synergy has to do with hate. Yeah, that makes sense. What's funny is, like, as soon as I heard the word hate, I was like, oh, we just got another guy that hates things. And I totally forgot that he has a missing synergy. So, okay. At least we don't have to wait long. That's good. Eric sending over another 2. Saying pics. Wait, pics? As in, like, pics of the things I was talking about? Is that what that is? PIX? As in pictures? If it's something else, let me know. Might be something going over my head. A lot of things do go over my head. That's what happens when you have a slick bald cap like I do. Things just kind of skim right off the top, you know what I mean? It has nothing to do with me not being smart. Yes, okay, alright. Well, I mean, listen, I would love to show you pictures behind the scenes, give you a tour of the factory, but it's a proprietary system, and even though I don't think anyone could replicate our abilities to make a cap this good, still, I don't want to take the chances, you know? There's a lot of people. We give a lot of people a lot of jobs, supplying several thousand employees actually and their families, and I can't put that at risk by sharing our secret. patented system, you know. The agent Carmichael sending over a buck. Thank you, dude. Saying, hey, BG, which champ should I rank up for Thronebreaker? Stealthy rank 2, Winter Soldier. Oh, how did Winter Soldier even get in this convo? Killmonger and Mole Man at rank 1, all in Awakened. Or should I wait for a better skill? Thanks. Enjoying your streams. Thank you, dude. I would personally go with Mole Man. I wouldn't wait. I would rank up Mole Man. That said, Stealth Spidey, some people like Stealth Spidey. I can't stand playing Stealth Spidey. So if you like the champion, because he's not bad, it's just, I really hate him, you know? So if you like Stealth Spidey, that's a different story. But I actually think Mole Man is just a better all-around champion, and I would rank 3 Mole Man over Stealth Spidey any day. And I do think he's worth ranking up for Thronebreaker, absolutely. Now that he's been buffed, at least. So that's what I would do, man. It's always a personal preference, but that's what I would do. PG, why do androids recharge so slowly? Is this a setup to a joke, or are you actually just talking about your Android phone? Can't tell, because there's no punchline afterwards, but it feels like a setup to a joke. BG, I'm so tired, but I gotta stay up another 2 hours for WandaVision episode 8 with the Cap. Oh, with Cap Bay. Yeah. By the way, if you guys don't know, if you guys like doing watch parties and stuff like that, Cap Bay, who hopefully you guys are all familiar with, but of course he's another MCOC YouTuber if you're not. He does a midnight watch party for the latest episodes of WandaVision. Of course, like, you can't actually, you know, he can't play it on YouTube or else he'd get banned immediately, but he just has a stream going as he's watching, and everyone else in the chat's watching. So hopefully you can keep me up. Thankfully my school has a 4-day school week, or to be screwed. Nice, dude. Oh man, having that extra day off when going to school is so nice. If you have like a Friday off or a Monday off or something like that, the 3-day weekends, oh, so nice. So I was in the room and I overheard Brian talk about his job testing pants. I think we should clarify, he tests out the technology. This is due to the fact that at our wedding, oh god, one of his buddies tore his suit pants and spent our wedding reception trying to find tape to put it together, and BG vowed to never let this happen to anyone else. This is actually a 100% true story. This is a completely true story. Who could I compare this person to, man? I don't even know. This, I mean, he's a friend of mine, and I really haven't talked to him in a few years, actually. He's someone that I used to work with back in New Jersey, and unfortunately, I kind of fell out of touch with a lot of the New Jersey guys since I don't use like Facebook or anything like that. So it's been a while since we talked, but this guy is like a straight up cartoon character, man. He's hilarious, and the things that happen, it feels like it only happens to him. And you know, we're having our wedding, we're at the reception, everybody's drinking, dancing, having a good time, you know. And of course he splits his pants, and I'm not talking about like just a little rip. I'm talking about like, I don't know, man. Like it's like the belt was holding his pants together, kind of a rip. You know, it was bad. And then another buddy of mine, his girlfriend was like just trying to help him. Like they ended up getting like a sewing kit from a store or something like that. I think they tried to tape the pants at first and then tried to like sew it together or something like that awkwardly. I don't know. A friend exactly like this. Good, Zach. I'm glad you do, man. I'm glad you know what I'm talking about. Because yeah, it's pretty great. Crap, I was gonna look something up just now and I totally forgot what I was gonna look up before I read Laura's message. Hold on. What was I gonna look up? Dang, totally spaced. But alright, anyway. Eric sent another 2 saying, should I go 5-star rank for AA or Venom? Cav finishing 100%. I would go Venom. For back issues, I'm assuming you haven't 100% cleared variant 6, variant 5, variant I mean, he's somewhat useful in variant 4, but not amazingly useful in variant 4. But then variant 2 as well. Venom's just a beast. So I would go Venom for sure. Archangel, I think, is a powerhouse champion, but also the type of champion that it's okay to rank up at a later time. There's so many immunities in this game where Archangel is not going to help you. And there's plenty of areas in this game where Archangel will help you, but because there are so many that Archangel is kind of just excluded from, I usually recommend saving Archangel rank ups until you have other things kind of under control. End of the night, BG and I end up in the elevator with this dude, and he hits on me in the elevator in front of BG while I'm in my wedding dress. I mean, he was just a very friendly guy. I think. He was also drunk. Expedition BBQ, send over 2, saying, tweeted some product placement for you. Okay. Let's see what we got. What we got here? Bald cap needs replacing, somewhat wrinkly and small amounts of hair growth. Still looks good on you, dude. Still looks good. I mean, this is what I'm talking about right here. The normal bald cap, like, you could tell like a clear divide between like forehead and top of head. No, not with these bald caps, man. Looking good, dude. Looking good. I hope you use the offer code banana20. Save yourself 20%, like everyone in this stream should do. Definitely. Hey Brian, I have 3 mutant gems. Just pulled APOC as a 5-star the other day. Would you say he's worth? Absolutely. Oh, wait. Is mutant awakening gems we talking about, Kieran? If we're talking awakening gems, I don't know. His awaken ability is not super strong. I don't know. You've got 3 of them, though. Maybe if you rank him up and you're actually using him in a quest, then sure, why not? But I think his awaken ability is pretty lackluster. So I think you can say for a brand new player, Venom can be the most useful champ in the game. He's definitely up there. I don't know about most useful, but he's definitely up there. I think if he had an easier access to regen, I consider regen to be really strong. He does have regen in his special one, but that's only if the opponent has buffs on them. But he's a beast, and he's definitely somewhere amongst the top for newer players. He's somewhere amongst the top for newer players and veteran players. He's that good. Norst saying over another 50 of them CZKs, saying one more thing. When are you gonna announce the next champ buff that you have an idea about? Well, I mean, it's not really up to me to announce that stuff, man. That's up to Kabam. The only involvement I had with any champions in this game was I-Bomb that I helped make, or helped design, I should say. But since then, I haven't helped design any champions, and other people in the CCP, they got to announce some of the buffs in the past. I'm not sure if Kabam is still doing that stuff, but yeah, man, I just gotta keep waiting. I think Kabam, they used to like saying at much earlier on which champions they were going to buff, but for whatever reason they don't necessarily want to do that these days. Maybe they found people were ranking up these champs ahead of time, and then maybe some people were disappointed in the results of the champs. I don't know. There's no more beta testing for these guys either, because there used to be beta tests for all the new champs. I think that had to stop because of the changed pace at which they make these rework the champions. So yeah, we'll probably find out. I mean, we have to find out soon. The update is almost here, and those champs are going to be in the update. So, oh god, I was looking at my buff bar and totally dashed back, not even close to the right time. Who puts Kingpin in the arena these days, man? Get out of here, dude. Give me some of that adrenaline healing. Yeah. Okay, one more special one from this dude. Thank you. All right, Eric sent number 2 saying, what came first, the chicken or the bald cap? Oh, I mean, definitely the chicken. Listen, we've been around in the game for a while, but we haven't been around that long. We only came around because Venom the Duck, way back in the day, he was the original. He was the one that originally had the idea for the bald cap, and he's just a busy guy. His first take at the bald cap, solid. Okay, but since then he couldn't really keep up with the new technology. Other companies took over. They put out inferior products. They tried to, drop the price down, make it more accessible, which is noble since the bald cap style, it is definitely, in fashion and all that. But we thought it was time to return to a higher quality cap that was still priced competitively. And that was kind of, what our mission statement was all about. So we're not the first ones in the game, but we are the best ones in the game. Get out of here, Yellow Jacket. Nobody loves you, Yellow Jacket. feel so bad saying that. Get out of here, man. Don't come back. Stop farting. It'd be funny if someone started a company using your bald cap company name out of all this free advertising. What do you mean? This is a real company. What are you talking about? No one could start a company because it's real. Norris sent over another 50 of them CZKs saying, one more thing. Did you ever try your bald brother against Void? It's not a good time. Oh yeah, Kingpin? No. I haven't tried it, but I don't need to try. I already know it's not gonna be a good time. Yeah, man. Having those debuffs. Yeah. He's not so good for that matchup anymore. But that's okay. I still love the dude. Let's power up. Blast off. It's party time. Thank you, Norris. Erickson, number 2 as well, saying Venom the Duck facts are best. Also, who puts Guillotine 2099 in the arena? Seriously. Probably right up there with my least favorite, Guillotine 2099. It's basically like a tie for number 1 least favorite between Fury and Guillotine 2099. And then there's a few others that are like right below. But those two, ugh. Imagine this team in the arena. Guillotine 2099, Fury, and Heimdall. What a nightmare. What a freaking nightmare. What up, Super Sam? BG, hope you're having a great night. I'm considering the monthly cap completion offer for 30% boosts. I don't buy the early access anymore, so it might be worth it for next war season. Thoughts? It's a good pack to get. There's a lot of value in that the cav completion offer. Yeah, like as long as you're gonna utilize all the resources in there, absolutely. I personally try my best to not pop 30% boosts in war, just because boosting in war, it's a slippery slope. You know, you get used to the power of having a 30% boost active, along with an attack boost, and like it's a noticeable difference. I mean, it depends on the champions you're using. If you're using someone like Omega Red, 30% champion, but you're not really gonna notice too much of a difference. His spores, they scale by base attack, right? But for a lot of other champions in this game, oh my god, dude, having the big boy boosts on, it is a noticeable difference in power, and I fear that I'll get used to that power, you know? So I try to use the 20% boost for the most part, but I also don't take that many bosses. I usually take like one boss a season, it seems. And I still try to get away with the 20% boost for the most part. I have been able to. When I fought Apocalypse this season, I used the 20%. Wait, did I? Well, actually, I used the 30% at the start of that war, but I think for the boss, I used 20%. When I see Magneto bosses with Torch, that one's pretty easy to use a 20% on. But yeah, the value in those packages is pretty strong, if you use that stuff, for sure. And I might buy it. I might buy one of those packs as we approach 7.2, just to use them for Legends runs purposes. Kieran sending over a buck. Thank you, dude. Who would you say have been the 3 best reworks for their time? Oh man, excuse me. Give me one sec. Like with Luke Cage, he doesn't have the presence he used to, but within those first few months, he was super useful. He was pretty useful, and I still think he's somewhat useful, but I can't consider him one of the tops, Luke Cage, because I used him in War after his rework, and I immediately vowed to never use Luke Cage in War again. That's like the true test of a champion's power. Are you willing to take this champion into war? Do you trust them that much? And I can tell you, Magneto, absolutely. Magneto 2, absolutely. Venom, absolutely. What are some of the other really powerful reworks? Like those are honestly probably the top 3 right there. I don't even know in what order, but for their time and just of all time as well, it's probably the same list. What other champions got reworked recently that are good? Like there was Carnage, there was Red Hulk along with Luke Cage. I mean, of course, the ones we just had were Kingpin, Falcon, and Mole Man. Those reworks are all pretty good. Tarax. Oh, Colossus. Oh yeah, Colossus is really strong too. Okay. Wow. Yeah, Colossus is very strong. I would say oof. As strong as Colossus's rework was, I think the Magneto's rework stronger. Oh, She-Hulk was another really powerful one. Yeah. I totally forgot about She-Hulk. And Spider-Gwen. Theirs are pretty strong. A lot of the reworks are really strong and really useful. A few of them have been misses. I still think Gambit was a miss. Some people really like him, but maybe that's more so just because I hate his playstyle rather than him actually not being a good champion. Daredevil HK doesn't seem to be too popular either. There's definitely some others. Hulkbuster, yeah, that was another solid rework. I don't know. I feel like Magneto, like, again, Alliance War is the true test. We can talk about how good champs are in quests all we want and stuff like that, and champs like Colossus and She-Hulk, they're fantastic for that stuff. But I feel like in war, it's the Magnetos and Venom would probably be my top 3. So used to take Morningstar bosses with Luke Cage post rework. I do remember people doing that. Cam used to do that as well. Doug Cowell sent it over too, saying wishes come true on Twitter, BG. Wishes come true on Twitter. What do we got here? Your wish granted. Oh, why do you do this, man? Why? You're evil. Luckily, I'm not gonna run into this team, so it's not gonna affect me, but some poor soul out there. At least these are only rank 2s, so that's good. But, Doug, why? Why would you do it, man? Why would you do it? My favorite is when he asks a question and then doesn't look at chat. Hey, eventually I look back at chat. There's a lot going on, man. Magneto, Colossus, and Venom are the absolute best. Probably the mutants over Venom. See, I mean, as good as I think Colossus is, I actually put both Magnetos over Colossus in terms of overall usefulness currently. The pre-fight in this guy, like, I mean, I'm using him in war today. I use him in war so much. It's really a difference maker. So if we're considering the champion, like, not considering pre-fight, then I would say, yeah, probably Colossus over White Mags, but I mean, we have to include the pre-fight, I would say. That'd be like saying, let's talk about Apocalypse without the ability to turn champions into horsemen. It's part of them, you know? Oh, spammers be spamming tonight? Do we have a lot of spam tonight? Please don't spam, everybody. Keep it cool. Yeah, I love Luke Cage. It's still unlocked with special 1 so many times in a row, and once they did special 3, and I couldn't keep it up. I was indestructible. Yeah. The problem is, against a lot of champions, you still don't necessarily want to push them to a special 3. You can still end up kind of screwing yourself over. And then bad RNG kind of ruins his day too. Venom the Duck fact: Yoshi accidentally tried to eat one of Venom the Duck's eggs, and he inherited the cosmic power of levitation, and also the ability to swing from his tongue like a monkey. Pretty powerful. I like it. Still waiting for that ghost rework where they buff her damage or her utility. I mean, she needs it. She needs both. She just has no damage, no utility, like Ghost. How did they mess up a character like Ghost to make her so weak, right? Yeah, maybe one day she'll be strong. But the day is not today. Oh, speaking of Ghost, I gotta start playing Ghost again, guys. I haven't touched Ghost since the 7.1 Legends run. I played her for like a week before 7.1 Legends run. That was another reason why I didn't think I was gonna get it, is just because my Ghost skills, I mean, they were just starting to form. I had barely played the champion. But now I'm getting myself into that situation again where it's like, okay, 7.2 is coming around, and if I'm gonna go for Legends run again, I'd better start playing Ghost. So I'm gonna have to do that real soon here. We got time. I'll wait another month or so, you know. Alright, after careful consideration, I've decided I will stream after you tonight. Restaurant is now open until 10 on Friday and Saturday, so not confident about streaming the next 2 nights. Okay. Abby Doe, don't, what's it called? Do not, don't burn yourself out by streaming too much. I mean, you know, have fun with it. Hello, I have a question. I have the Ghost 6 stars and Fury 5 stars. I only play with Fury and I don't play the Ghost. It's bad. Am I wrong, do you think? I mean, play whatever's fun to you, but Ghost is one of the strongest champs in the game. I personally regard Ghost as the strongest champion in the game. Of course, a lot of content is made to try to get you to use other champions than Ghost, so players might find themselves using different champs than Ghost, of course, but I think she's incredibly powerful. That said, you don't have to play Ghost. I literally only played her. I was just saying, I only played her in 7.1, and I haven't touched the champion since. I didn't even have the champion prior to 7.1, so it wasn't really a choice back then. So you can still do everything in this game without Ghost. So if you like her playstyle, I highly recommend playing her. If you don't like her playstyle, then don't. No big deal. Hey BG, just tuning in now. Probably missed it, but what's your thoughts on the new champs? Odin, the next APOC? I mean, maybe. Who knows, man? We'll have to wait and see. He's definitely like that level of hype, I would say. People have been talking about Odin for years coming to this game. So we'll have to see how he actually is. There are a lot of disappointments in this game. So like, I mean, nobody wants him to be bad, right? Maybe some people do, actually. Maybe some people really hate Odin and just want him to be bad. But for the most part, 99% of people want him to be a really strong champion, right? And especially after this month's champs felt just like massive duds. We're due for some champs to get excited about again, right? So I'm hoping it'll be really good, but the reality is it doesn't always turn out that way. We'll have to see. Eric Lataxis sent over another 2 saying, what variants does variant or Venom excel in? So he's really good in variant 6 because he's a villain, and variant 6 is the villain variant. He's really good in variant 5 because variant 5 is the Spider-Verse / symbiote / mystic variant, and of course him being a symbiote, he is good in there. He's good in like variant 4. He is not the best in, but you might find a little bit of use for him in there. Variant 3 he's not so good in because that's the tech variant. Variant 2 he is good in. In variant 2 he actually has a node dedicated like just for him. I mean, it's for him and Venom the Duck. But it actually boosts him in the final chapter. And it's the XL variant, which Venom is an XL champion. So he's great in variant 2 as well, and even in variant 1. Variant 1, the variant that people put off for, you know, people clear the abyss before they clear variant 1. It's he was good there. I used Venom in well, no. Actually, I didn't use Venom there, but other people did. Wait, did I use Venom there? I might have used him at rank 4 in that variant a little bit. Did I? I honestly don't remember. That might have been before his buff. But he is good in that variant. I know he'd be good in that variant in the final chapter there as well. So yeah, man, he's just a beast. He's also good in anytime you come across a Spider-Verse champion, because he stops their evade. So he's good in quests. He's good in Alliance quest. He's good in Alliance war. The dude's just, he's a beast everywhere. So. But yeah, man, thank you very much for the 2. Not too worried about streaming burnout. I think it's more that I'm just becoming used to playing while streaming. So it's a choice of whether or not to play anymore tonight rather than whether or not to stream. Okay, fair enough. Yeah, dude, I know exactly what you're talking about, because there's so many days where I'm like, oh man, I want to do this side quest today. I should probably turn a stream on. Why not? Like, it just makes it more fun, right? So I know what you're talking about. Eric sent over another 2 saying, which variant should I start first, in your opinion? The later variants, I kind of went backwards, right? I started with variant 6 and kind of talked down to variant 1, and that was very intentional. The later variants are actually easier, and they have better rewards. It's kind of silly the way it works that way, but they're better rewards and in many ways more accessible to players. So, variant 5 and variant 6, I always recommend starting with like either of those, depending on your roster as to which one's going to be easier. If you have more villains, you go variant 6. If you have more mystics and things like that, you go variant 5. You don't have to start there. If you had like some really good tech champions that were not villains or something like that, you could do variant 3. But in general, variant 5 and variant 6. When you're in the back issues quest itself, it also goes backwards, kind of, where the leftmost one is variant 6, and then it goes down the line to variant 1. It's gonna come to a point where like the numbers are gonna get too high. We're very quickly approaching that territory. Like, once we get to the double digits, we might have to come up with a different naming scheme for them. I know they each have names, and some people do refer to them by name, but I've never really been a fan of that. The numbers are just easier to remember. Yep, been having a blast. I sometimes wish I had watched the show instead while grinding, but I keep making the choice to stream instead, so I can't really care about missing out on shows that much. Yeah. Evening BG, please check out Ronin's SIG ability. Seems a bit strange. In what regard, Mr. Sumo? Because I'm very familiar with Ronin's SIG ability, but you need to tell me what I'm looking for. Because he gains attack, and he gains stun duration based on the amount of buffs on the opponent. But it's been that way for years. Gee, if you were a character in this game, would you be Super Skrull? Probably not, man. I'd probably be like... I mean, I would look like Kingpin, style-wise, but I wouldn't be anything like Kingpin. I mean, I guess I always imagine myself like Karnak. Not exceptionally good by any means. Pretty crappy. And just wears a tattered hoodie. Just some old beat up clothes. That's pretty much me. Variant 5 and 6. Okay, I have Ghost and more like a rank 4. Best Mystic is Symbiote Supreme. Okay. Well, okay, so with Ghost and Warlock at rank 4, you might actually have an easier time with Variant 3. So maybe Variant 3 in your case. It is very champion dependent. Alright, who's your next race champ you plan on doing? Like the Race Myself series? Colossus, someone mentioned Awakened Colossus versus Unawakened. I thought about that one. I don't know. I might do that one, or I might do something else. I don't know. It's not really planned out at the moment. But some people think that Colossus's Awakened ability is really important to have. And I know in some situations it's important, but in others I don't think it is. And I'm kind of curious where that line is. Like, is an unawakened 6-star better than an awakened 5-star, you know? So, kind of curious about that. So I might do that. Just read it. It's has rockets sig description. Okay. Take a look. Ryan, who's the dead man that just hit me with the salt shaker? Oh man, are you watching Dumb and Dumber right now, Easy? What a classic movie right there. EG being an inhuman? I like the sound of that. Sounds cool. Yeah, man. EG follow-up. Would you rank 5 Human Torch or Guillotine 29 or 6-2 Venom? I only have variant 4 done. I don't know the rest of your roster, but I would probably go with that Venom. Just for his uses in variant 5 and variant 6, and then you'll get more rank up resources there. So if you did need someone else for other purposes in this game, AQ, AW, questing, whatever, you can get it after you knock out those variants. So that's what I would do. By the way, you might have to knock some sense into Enzo for me. We had a debate where he would rather use a SIG 20/40 rank 3 void over a SIG 200 at 565 void. I mean, listen, Enzo, he could do whatever he wants. Enzo's the man. Would I personally do that? No, I would go with the 565, but Enzo, he's the man. All right, let me see here. Ronin. Rocket makes fur fly with some increased crit rating. Wow, so he still has the stun portion. He just doesn't have the other part. Interesting. Very interesting. Rocket, is that Rocket's buff? Is Rocket becoming the next Ronin? Is that what we just found out? Oh man. It's been about 160 units just for the revives, but apart from that, my stash was enough. Oh, I see you're talking to someone else. What are you saying though? Because I have no good tech champs and basically no units. I'm struggling to do 5.2.2 right now. Only hope is maxing APOC because I'm not waiting alpha or wasting alpha on Hulkbuster when he's barely rank 3. Okay. All right, so I'm catching what seems to be like the tail end of a conversation here. But have you cleared out all of Act 4? Anytime someone's stuck in early Act 5, my recommendation is always to go back and clear out Act 4. You gain so much experience, so many mastery points you'll gain. Oh man, excuse me. Hopefully you're able to bank some revives if you're careful going through the quests. Although Act 4 is pretty challenging too, so maybe you won't be able to do that. But you'll also just be delaying things, allowing you some time to, you know, open up some more crystals to get some new champs or collect more catalysts from Alliance quests, things like that. And it'll make the journey through Act 5 a lot easier. You could rank 3 and Max Sig both on the CCP, right? Interested to see how they both surpass one another and in which capacity. Yeah. When you say Max Sig both, you just mean like, yeah, I would be able to rank 3 Unawakened Colossus and Max Sig the 565. That's what you're saying, right? Yes, I would be able to do that. Technically, I could do that in the live servers right now as well. But, yeah, I don't want to do that. But yeah, I'm considering that for the next race. I'm probably gonna make another one of those videos soon, so if I don't come up with a different race, that will be the race. BG, Rabid Rocket, kabam, Ronin Rocket? Dude, I would take it. BG, my school has a 4-day week every week. Oh really, dude? Every single week? It's amazing and worth the extra hour. We are there a day. And if you go to your tier 5 catalyst stash, turn off the cats and frags, you see the new catalyst. That catalyst has been there forever, man. The all black one, the one that we use to rank up the little symbiote buddy. If you're talking about a different one, then yeah, maybe something else changed, but there's always been that secret catalyst there. But that's interesting. So you have a 4-day school week. You're in high school, right? Like, I'm pretty sure based on previous conversation, I think you're a senior in high school, right? Interesting. No, you dingus missed the previous one. What? You should do... Oh, you should do white mags versus red mags. Oh. Okay. So yeah, I mean, I would be able to rank 3. Yeah, that's not a bad idea, actually. That's not a bad idea. I may do that. I think that would be an interesting test. Yeah. I think I'll do that. Eric sent another 2 saying thanks for the assistance, BG and chat peoples. Yeah, no worries, dude. That's what we're here for, man. Thank you very much for all the support, dude. It helps out a lot, man. Helps out a lot. I just ordered some stream upgrades that unfortunately a lot of this stuff is out of stock, you know, with everyone being at home, but hopefully in about 3 weeks from now I'll have some nice stream upgrades that'll make things look a little cooler and everything. So thank you, man. Only possible thanks to people like yourself. Uber Soul, I'm not sure. If something happened, I don't even really want to know. Yeah, I'll have to look into that later. Wait. Arham, you have a 4-day week as well? Interesting. Okay, and yeah, Eric, you did say senior year. Okay. Interesting. Eric, I think you said you're in Utah, right? Arham, where are you? Don't know Hall of Fame. I think that would be a cool addition. I don't know. I've thought about having something like that, but I feel like some people, maybe they would want to keep that more private, so I don't do it just out of respect for those people. But I have thought about it before. Pakistan. Okay, so you guys have a 4-day school week there too. Interesting. Very interesting. Is that different? I'm kind of curious. And Mr. Sumo, you have a 4-day week too? I'm kind of curious. Is this like just because of pandemic, or was this before pandemic as well? I had some friends that I had 3 friends back in Jersey that moved from Pakistan, and they never mentioned 4-day week there. All of the schools that I knew of in New Jersey, they were all 5-day a week as well. North Idaho BG, yeah. I never really heard of it. Like, I mean, once you get to college, like, I mean, it's totally normal to have, you know, 3-day a week or 4-day a week, or, you know, your schedule just like opens up like crazy. You could do whatever you want pretty much. 1 day a week. Yes, Pakistan, right next to Utah. Yeah, totally. They're right next door. Oh, yes, just due to pandemic? Okay. different for different programs. I'm in a business program, so that's why I have 4 days. Okay, interesting. Okay. I'm a bus driver and I drive Catholic school and public. Catholic schools have a 4-day this week. But these guys aren't talking about just this week. They're talking about like permanently. It's only 4 days every single week. And Eric saying, nope, that's for the last 10 plus years in my school district. That's crazy. Dude, I never... Sheesh, yours is 6 days a week? Oh, God. Dude, honestly, I don't know why, but I never really considered that that was even possible. I just assumed everyone up until college went to school Monday through Friday, and that's it. I mean, obviously, homeschool is a different situation too, but like public school, Monday through Friday, until you're 18 years old or whatever, you know, until you graduate high school, you're locked in. I don't think I've heard of anything different in New Jersey, but I guess I didn't really know a ton of people outside of like my town and, you know, the surrounding 4 or 5 towns or something like that. But still, I never heard of that. Even like I mean, I've always played games online with people from all over the world too, and none of my online friends mentioned 4-day school weeks either. They all went to school 5 days a week. Interesting. All right, anyway, Eric sending over another 2. Thank you, dude. Saying spreadsheet is amazing too, bud. I will utilize this. Nice, man. Awesome. Only use it if you're gonna have fun using it. Or, you know, you don't necessarily have to keep it up all the time and stuff like that. But I think it is good to kind of see where you stand in terms of SIGs and stuff like that. Hopefully a bunch of people got a chance to use it. But yeah, dude, thank you very much for another 2. Honestly, kind of figured it was just a nationwide thing that school was 5 days a week. Dude, yeah, pretty much, man. And I thought it was like a worldwide thing, not even nationwide. Learn something new every day? Absolutely. Who puts Mr. Effing Sinister in the arena? Oh, man. Hey, OBG, do you think a 5-star rank 4 unawakened Kingpin can take down Act 6 Crossbones? Yes. Yes, I do. Probably. I'm not 100% certain, but if I had to guess, I would say yes, probably. His special 1 spam is pretty good. Might get shrugged off sometimes with Crossbones, but I think he prevents that ability accuracy if I'm not mistaken. So it would probably stick. And it's just poison at the start of the fight that, yeah, he'll shrug that off. And then you have the regen as long as you have willpower. So yeah, honestly, the only thing in question about that fight is his damage output. Can he keep up with the healing that Crossbones will have? And I believe he will. I think his damage is fine enough. He has a lot of burst type damage, with like special 2 and stuff like that, but even without that burst damage, his just overall DPS is pretty solid. You're in Washington, right? Yeah, I am now, but for the first 30 years of my life, it was New Jersey. It was New Jersey, and I never left the East Coast until I was like 28. You know, like I've been from Maine to Florida ever since I was like 5 years old. Always living in New Jersey, but camping in Maine. Went to Disney World and just Florida for other reasons a few times. And then basically I had to travel for work to Arizona and Colorado a few times when it was in like my late 20s. And then when I was like 31, something like that, moved to Washington. And now I'm in the Seattle area. I'm a numbers guy. It's a pain to keep 4-star situations in check. Yeah, it absolutely is. Also makes the football schedule easier because our games are on Fridays and all our games are at least 2+ hours away. So no missing school for sports and football. Basketball on the other hand. Okay. Interesting. I'm in uni. Oh, okay. Which by Western system is college. Yeah. I mean, we call it university as well. I guess it is more common to say university, depending on where you live. But I always just say college. I don't know why. It's just easier to, just rolls off the tongue better, I guess. But okay, so that makes a lot more sense. In uni, which by Western system is college years, we have 6 days of school and 6 days of high school. We call it college. Oh wait, what? Wait, that's interesting. So high school, the equivalent of high school here, you guys call college there? I don't think I ever heard that before. There's a lot I don't know about this world. What phone does BG have? iPhone 8 Plus. BG, what's the new way of getting Legends title from the monthly event quest? By the way, don't have Corvus. Can I do it without him? Might use Domino or Ghost. Yeah, Ghost can definitely do it. Has it changed? I don't know if the system has changed or not yet. You guys know? I know they said sometime in 2021 the Legend system was going to change for monthly event quests. I'm not sure if it did change or not. Why'd you move to the West Coast? My wife's job. Plus it's beautiful out here. Like, you know, we like it out here. We came to a friend's wedding out here once. Like a year or two. Actually, yeah, like a year or two before moving out here. So, all right, I have a buddy out here that I've known for, oh god, at this point I guess like 16 or 17 years. We basically we just found each other online playing games, and we just never really stopped playing games together. So I always had a buddy out here. And he came out to my wedding back in 2015. And then another buddy who always lived in Texas, he moved at some point, but it's the same thing. I knew him online just from playing games. And he was having his wedding that year as well, but he really liked this area, so he had his wedding up here somewhere. And that was the first time visiting the West Coast, and we loved it out here. We also like New Jersey. It's not like we dislike New Jersey. It's better than people say. New Jersey's like the punchline for a lot of jokes, you know, or at least it's part of many jokes. But New Jersey's actually pretty good, but there are certain things about it that do suck, just like anywhere, right? And we ended up moving here for my wife's job, and then yeah, we've been just happy being here ever since, and probably won't be moving anytime soon. Fingers crossed. We've moved a lot, and our place is kind of tiny, because apparently a lot of people move here for, you know, because Amazon is here, Microsoft is here, Valve. There's a lot of big companies out here, especially Amazon, right? So it's kind of a tight squeeze, but we're happy. The legend system announcement should be coming any month now. Okay, so it's still the same legend system as before. Okay, got it. In Florida, BG? No. I work in the Orlando area very often. We almost moved to Florida. We actually almost moved to Florida. It was kind of between Florida and Washington. And I had my fingers crossed so hard that we were moving here. Like, we've, you know, Laura and I, we've been to Florida a bunch of times. It's like a 2-hour flight from New Jersey. I've also we've made the road trip. Well, I don't know if Laura and I ever made the road trip to Florida. No, we've always flown when we went together, but I have made that road trip before, and that's kind of long. But wait, have I? Now that I think about it, I don't know if I have. I've gone pretty far south along the coast. Maybe not so. Anyway, whatever. It doesn't matter. But Florida's nice. But I like it here more than I like it in Florida, I guess. I do miss the like the I mean, you know, compared to Florida has that warmer weather, the clear water. Oh man, super nice, right? Oh, by the way, the freaking Dragon Man. I wanted to claim this guy a while ago. I did end up scoring high enough to get Dragon Man. Put up like 2.1 mil or something like that, so in case anyone was curious. I was saving claiming that guy for the longest. Don't know why. Apartment prices are starting to rise again for the first time in quite a while. I figured they were just rising constantly. See, here's the nice thing about like moving out here. Hold on, wait, what is this? Brian is lying. He had to change his identity and move because of witness protection. He was a witness in a mafia case. Over 1,000 beans were legally or illegally imported across China. Shh, dude, why you gotta blow my cover, man? What was I gonna say? Oh yeah, so okay. Yeah, the rent prices out here are not good, but they also suck in New Jersey. So Laura and I were already used to paying every dime we ever had towards rent. So we're used to it. It was okay for us, you know? It's totally fine. Chris Gonzalez sending over a buck. Thank you, dude. Let me see where you're at. Saying, BG, how you doing, Banana Man? I opened some of the Shattered Heart calves, and I duped 5-star Colossus. Nice, dude. He's currently at rank 3. Should I rank him up? Currently in Act 6.2. Absolutely, man. Highly recommended. I use that dude so much through Act 6. And if I didn't do a Legends run, I'm sure I would have used him in Act 7. Yeah. He's just a great champion to have ranked up, dude. I would highly recommend it. Very highly recommended. Is that Enzo in here I see? What's up, Enzo? Saying, good morning, BG. How important has it been to be free to play for the development of your channel, do you think? Did it influence your decision to be a YouTuber, to show what is possible without spending? In some ways it helped, and in some ways it hurt. It helps because anytime... I kind of don't like this, but I also realize it's good for my channel. Like, anytime someone says, oh yeah, you have to spend money in this game... you know, I used to see, it probably still happens, but I used to see my name thrown around all the time, and people would be like, no, you don't have to spend, look at BG. And they'd be like, BG, who's that? And then they would link my channel. So it did help, for sure, in that way. Even though like I said, I don't really like being that example. But in any case... that part did help. It also hurts in a lot of ways too, though. Crystal openings get by far the most amount of views, and if you spend money, of course you get to open more crystals, so you get to generate more views because of that. So yeah, I honestly I feel like I don't know. I feel like I could potentially have more. Well, I don't know if I would have more subscribers if I spent money or not. I think overall my channel views, they would absolutely be higher. But I also don't care as much about that. I think I would have gotten I think my interest in the game would have actually gone down though. Like Enzo, I know you love spending money, and that's awesome. And I know other people love spending money, and that's awesome. And as you guys know, I have absolutely nothing against it. And I have even spent money on the McFabio and the Unzo account to prove it. But on my main account here, I love being stuck in that spot where I'm like, you know, just up against the wall, trying to figure out what I need to do to get by. And that's what makes the game really fun to me. And if not for that, I potentially might not have been a YouTuber for as long as I have been. Like maybe I would have just stopped at some point. I don't know. It's kind of hard to say. But yeah. There's my thoughts on it at least. Bushido Brown, yeah, over £1. Thank you, dude. Saying, what do you have to say about the scandal involving you and Latex Follicle Bald Cap Company? SMH, big corporate stealing from small business again. Listen, all I can tell you is this. You guys know I like to stay out of the drama, right? My bald caps are the best bald caps ever. It's as simple as that. They claim that our product was based off of their product. But you know who denies that claim? The federal court system. All right, we took it all the way to the top, the Supreme Courts, and we got to the bottom of it. No. The bald caps that I wear, and the most popular bald cap around, is completely not based off of any other cap out there. And that's all I'll say. I don't even want to disrespect their company. A-holes. But that's all there is to it, you know? That's all there is to it. Oh, God, man. Sometimes I think, what has life become? Talking about other bald cap companies now. Bo said an over 3 saying, trying to decide on my 30th rank 5. Thinking about giving a nod to an old school champ. Options include Doc Ock, Blade, Ultron, Hawkeye, Heimdall, Angela, Venom, and Luke Cage. Thoughts? I mean, we've been talking all night about Venom. We talk every night about Venom. That dude's such a beast that I highly recommend going with Venom. That said, Angela, we already know, is about to get buffed. So maybe you'd want to wait and see how that looks. No one has gotten to test that champion. Not even the CCP people. There is no like those champs don't exist on the beta or anything like that. So it might be worth waiting to see how Angela looks. But otherwise, dude, Venom. You could go with one of the others as well. But if you want to go with another one, do it because you want to and because it's fun to you. Because I do think Venom is just the best out of all those. Come on, give me some units. Give me gold. All right, not who you think sending over a buck saying got a chance to check out the progression video earlier, BG. Almost forgot. I asked last week if an update was coming on that. Good stuff. Super helpful with my own spreadsheets. Nice, man. Glad you dug it. Awesome. Thank you, dude. Yeah, I've got more progression stuff coming. I don't know exactly when. It takes a while to update all that stuff. So, but more in the works at some point here. But thank you, dude. All right, on that note, guys, I think it's about time to wrap it up for the night. Abby Doe is streaming. His stream should have started by now. Let me see. Is he on? My browser's a little slow. He is on. Okay. So, not only is Abdo on right now, I think he's doing... I think Cat Bay. I don't see a stream like coming soon thing from Cat Bay, but Cat Bay is probably going to do a stream at midnight, well, in 45 minutes here for the new WandaVision watch party kind of thing. So keep an eye out for that if you guys are into that too. But Abdo's on right now, so there's the links. Whoa, we got another buck here from Chris Gonzalez. Thank you, dude. Saying good night, BG. Thank you for your wisdom. Thank you, dude. No worries, anytime. Thank you, man. Will you ever get a silver play button? I qualify for it. I've qualified for it for a while now. And yeah, I guess I will get it at some point. The thing is, man, maybe one day I'll give you guys a tour of my apartment. I don't know. I like to keep some stuff private, you know what I mean? So don't expect anything like that anytime soon. Maybe at the least like this area that I'm in, but my place is small. It's legit really small. There's definitely way smaller apartments out there, man. In like New York City, oh god, man, you're sleeping standing up in a closet. Like that's your entire apartment. You're in a closet with a toilet. That's it, and you're paying like $1,000 a month for that. So our place isn't that small, but it's still pretty small, and I don't really have a spot that I want to put the play button. So it's kind of like I'm hoarding the play button. You know, you guys know how I don't clear content. I'm kind of exceeding my apartment's inventory cap, and I'm allowing YouTube to hold on to it. And this way I could just contact him anytime and be like, yo, what's up with that silver play button, man? You guys never sent me one. Send it. You know? All right, anyway. I'm out of here, guys. Let me link Abby Doe's stream one more time. Shout out to Eric Lataxis for being tonight's biggest D. And here's once again the link to Abdo's. Thank you to everyone else as well too. There was a lot of super chats, so appreciate it, guys. Pretty sure you're gonna hang the play button up. You can, but you'll see soon that that's also not going to be that easy. Hinting towards the future. Okay, anyway, I will I'll see you guys waiting to claim your play button. It's exactly what I'm doing, man. Just sitting in the overflow. Yep. All right, I'll see you guys tomorrow though. Good night, guys.